Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. This is my very first YouTube video. What do I want for my channel? I want it to be a place where we can have fun with makeup and talk about product, what we like, what we don't like, learn some, make mistakes. We're gonna make some mistakes. And yeah, just most of all, have fun. That's what it's all about. I think of makeup as just this fun art, a release. It's like my yoga. So that's what I want this channel to be. Just a place for us to come together, talk about product, give some opinions, learn some techniques, experiment. I don't know. Just have fun. That's what I want. Let's just have fun. So this first video is about this eye look. I achieved this look with Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. And for those of you that know me, this was my Friday fun look. Friday Funday look. And this is the one you guys wanted to see most. So, if you want to see how I got this look using the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette, just keep watching. Weighing Goss number 3 and the shade Tongue Pop. I'm going to use this as a transition shade. And I'm really going to blow it out all over the crease and brow bone. All the way into the corner of my eye and all the way up to the end of my eyebrow. Gonna really blow that out. Oh Lord, I just stuck those bristles right in my eye. I'm already having allergy issues and have red, watery eyes. It's the last thing I need is to stick my blending brush right into my eye. Okay. I'm looking for my Weighing Goss number 18. No, you know what? I don't want my Weighing Goss number 18. You know what I want? I want to go in with my Refer 01 brush. I'm going to pick up the color Cavity. I'm going to pat that on this outer corner. And start blending it up into the crease. Windshield wiper motions at first. And then small circular motions to blend that out. That way into that inner corner and just blend it out. Going in with some more Cavity. I'll really intensify that outer corner. Gosh, every time I use one of these Jeffree Star palettes, I'm just continually just amazed at how well his mattes blend out. Is anyone else excited for the Shane Dawson palette? Please. I can't wait. Cannot wait. All right, same thing on the other eye. Forgive me. Blending into the crease. So I don't know about y'all, but I have been really wrapped up in the Secret Life of Jeffree Star series that's all about the making of the Shane Dawson palette. Yeah, they have that palette, not that I think it will, but that palette could like completely suck. And they've got me. It doesn't matter. I'm getting it. They've completely pulled me in with this series. It's genius. Genius, I tell you. If I could only market my YouTube channel like that, considering this is my very first video ever. But yes. Genius. Trying to decide which one of the colors that were swatched in episode 3 were my favorite. It would probably be one of those intense blues. It's funny because I never wear blue eyeshadow, but those blues were so intense and so pretty. I cannot wait to get that palette and do a look. So I'm still just going in with the shade Cavity, really intensifying my crease. While I've run my mouth about upcoming palettes. Wow, you can really see the texture on my face in these videos. You know, as a more mature woman, there's really not anything I can do about that. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this channel, was to show makeup looks on more mature skin. You know, I'm not 30, I'm not 25, I'm not any of those ages. Okay, so now I want to darken up this outer corner. I'm going to go in with the same brush and the shade Prick. Pick up some more. I'm just dabbing it on this outside corner and running it into the crease. I'm not gonna blend it up like I did Cavity. I'm just gonna run it right into the crease. And I'm gonna do small circular motions. That's just to blend that line. Really just doing mostly windshield wiper motions in very small circles just to soften any line that exists. I do want to go back in with the Cavity on my finger and just dab it across the lid. really want that to be incredibly bright pink. Fallout City, we'll take care of that. It's funny, I see people all the time like doing their face before they do their eyes to counter this fallout situation. I have never, ever, 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 ever been able to do it. I cannot do it. I cannot do. I just said face before eyes. You know, it's funny, I see people all the time doing their eyes before they do their face to counter this fallout situation. They like do all of their eye makeup except their lower lash line. And then they do their foundation and their concealer and everything. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. Granted, I've never tried, but I cannot imagine. We'll take care of this fallout. I promise. All right. So I want to keep deepening up that outer corner. So now I'm going to go in with same brush, cherry soda. Pick up some of that. And same thing. I'm just really wanting to deepen up this outer corner. I have not cleaned the brush between shades. I'm just packing on more and more layers of color. Same thing on the other eye. Just packing on color. Did any of you guys get one of the Jeffree Star Halloween mystery boxes? Let me know down below. I went all the way through the process and thought I had gotten one of the Supreme boxes, but I never got an email. And then when I logged into my account, it wasn't there. I still, to this day, do not understand what happened. I had it in my cart. I waited in line. It showed up. It was time to pay. Went through the pay process and nothing. So I'll miss out. I'll get to watch everyone else do their unboxing videos, and I'll have to wait for the next mystery box. God, I know y'all are thinking, ooh, that looks like a hot mess under her eye. I promise it's going to be okay, and I'll show you how. All right, we're going to start working on the lower lash line, but first, this is what I always use to clean my fallout. It's a Sephora Pro number 92. It's a feather light fan. Do you see how much this moves when you just wiggle it? It's the brush I've always used to just brush away any fallout I get from shadows. Watch. This, because I'm filming this, it won't brush it away. Oh, Jeffree. All right, same brush, the Refer Prototype 01. I'm going to go into the lower lash line with Cavity. Just all the way across. Now I'm going to go in and pick up some of that Tongue Pop color just to soften this edge some. You can tell I'm dragging it out into the upper eyelid color. Now I'm going to go in with my Morphe. Does this even have a name? I don't think it does. It's a little tiny Morphe brush. And it's dirty from when I did this before, I'm sorry. I'm going to go in with a little bit of extraction. Just on this outside corner. And I'm going to wing it out just a little bit and onto the upper lash line. This may be the time that I have to pick up my handheld mirror. The handheld mirror is how I normally do my shadow, not this big mirror where I'm trying to let you guys see what I'm doing. So I'm going to pick up my handheld so I can really see what I'm doing. This handheld, by the way, is by Glamcore. It's the Ricky Loves Ricky Graceful. It's a fantastic mirror. Has a handle, LED lights, and you can also take the handle off and hold it right here if the handle bothers you. I'm just kind of going right along that upper lash line, coming out and meeting where I came up with the lower lash line. I'm going to do the same thing on this other side. Darken up the outer corner and extend it out. Still working with the color extraction. Coming up on the upper lash line. Ooh, poke myself in the eye again. Well, one's winged out a little more than the other, it would appear. So we need to even that out. And I've probably winged this one out more than that one, and that's just life. We'll figure it all out in the end. Same brush, I'm going to pick up a little bit of the color Coma. And really start intensifying that outer lash line. I'm going to try real hard not to drag Coma as far out as I drug extraction. But I am going to come along the upper lash line and wing that out. It's going to be so weird seeing my skin in these videos. It's going to be so obvious. I have mature skin and problem skin. I mean, I know you can see all of my acne scarring on my chin, on my nose right here, here on the sides of my face, and then just the texture of the pores. I'm not complaining. You know, that's what happens when you have oily skin. You have texture like that. And I'm fully convinced that the reason why I look as good as I do, not saying that I look good, I'm not in any way. I just mean, I'll be 49 in, what's today? Let's see, it's Monday, so what is it, the 15th, 14th? I should know, I don't know. Anyway, so I'll be 49 in 2 weeks. So considering I'm almost 50, I feel like I look pretty good. And I chalk that up to oily skin. But the oily skin brings with it those pores. I've always claimed that I have swimming pools on my face. But, like I said, I'm not complaining because if I had really dry skin, I think I would look closer to 50 than I do. I'm just winging that coma out on this eye. I'm trying to do this without getting this mirror in y'all's way. It's very awkward. Okay, I'm going to go in now with that same Refer 01 brush. I feel like this needs blending a little bit. I'm just going to take it, and I haven't put any color on it. I haven't added anything to it. I'm just softening lines here. I am now going to add some of the Tongue Pop, that original transition shade. And just try to blend this out a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this brush. This is just a big fluffy blender brush. It doesn't have a name as far as I know. It came with the first Pat McGrath eye kits that came out. I like to use this brush just to soften all of my edges. Under my eye also, just running along, just to blend all of those edges. It's a lot of pink, ladies. I shouldn't say that. That's a lot of pink, guys. All right, so now we're gonna cut this crease. We're gonna do a half cut crease. For this cut crease, instead of using the typical concealer, since these colors are so pink and light, I'm going to use my Kat Von D concealer in Whiteout. It is literally white. All right, where's my little brush for this? I laid it out and now I can't find it. Where'd you go? I laid you out. Now I can't find you. That's not you, and that's not you, and that's not you. That's not you. Where did you go? It's right in front of me. It doesn't have a name. It's just a Morphe brush. Black with black bristles. There's literally no number on it. All right, so I'm gonna open this concealer. I'm not gonna touch my eye with this. I'm going to pick up a little bit of the concealer on the brush. And I am going to, I'm sorry y'all, I have to use my handheld for this. I am going to start dabbing this concealer right on this inner corner. I'll try to do it where you can see it. Right up to the crease line, about halfway across my eye. I want it to be like really white, so I'm gonna pick up a little, I just touched my mirror with it, gross. I'll pick up a little bit more. Ooh, there will be a mirror cleaning in the future. You see that? Yeah, I just did that. I dab that on a little more just to take that pinkness out. Then before it dries, I'm gonna tap right here on the edge just to blend that in. Do the same thing on the other eye. Let me re-dip this wand into the concealer for a fresh new batch. Pick it up on this Morphe brush and go into this other eye. You don't have to have any certain brush to do this with. You just need a flat, stiff brush. You don't have to have a white concealer. You could do it with any concealer. I just thought it would look best with the white. That looks actually fairly good by itself. I don't think I need to go in with a second layer. And I'm gonna tap that edge. Okay. I'm gonna give that a second to dry while I put the cap on my concealer. All right, the first shade I'm gonna go into for this is the Jeffree Star Candy Floss. I'm gonna use my Morphe M124 brush. It's just a very small, dense, flat brush. I'm gonna take that Candy Floss shade and kind of almost set this concealer with it all over where I cut that crease. Okay, now I'm going to cheat a little bit. Just a little bit outside Jeffree's palette. I'm going to go in with a shade out of this Huda Beauty Neon palette in, what was the name of this? Was it Pinks? Neon Pinks? I don't even remember. It's not the oranges, so I think it is the pinks. Looks like this on the inside. Pinks and purples. I'm going to go in with this top shade right here. Pick it up, and I'm going to put it right over that candy floss. Really gives a nice pink shimmer on this cut crease. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with that rougher brush again, pick up a little bit of cavity, just the tiniest bit, just barely touch it, and just dab right along this outer edge of this cut crease, just to transition it, and right across the top, just to blend it. After all, I did do this look for work, so it had to be softened just a little bit. All right, now on my, where's the brush? Wayne Goss number 5 brush, little pointy thing there. I'm going to pick up the color Glucose. And I'm going to highlight just at this inner corner. And along my brow bone. Okay, just checking it out, making sure it's blended well. I almost feel like I don't have quite as much wing as I had on the day I wore it, so I'm going to go back in with this brush, the shade Coma, and just try to get a little bit more of a wing right there. There it is. Same thing on this side. Just a little bit more of a shadow wing right there. All right. All right, so I'm going to go off camera and put on some lashes and some liner and finish up my face, and then we'll be back to chat about this look. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I finished it off with some Lily lashes in Goddess, some Milk Makeup eyeliner and Boss on my lower lash line and in my tight line, and then some Benefit Roller Lash on my upper lash line. I also put on some Maybelline Matte Ink, what is it? Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the color Dreamer, and top that with some Jeffree Star Gloss in Berry Blast. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave your comments down below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and ring the bell. Bye guys.